I'm Cassie Peasley,
I'm Briggan. I'm Aaron Duckworth.
and this is ABC Parking, a parking solution for universities. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're going to outline a situation here that happens to me almost on a daily basis. Mainly last week, it was extra terrible. So my alarm never wakes me up. I literally have alarms set from 6 a.m. to 7:30 in the morning, and it almost never wakes me up. So that's me. Of course, I get ready in a hurry, and I hit every single red light on the way to campus. And then when I get here, all the parking lots are, well, not all of the parking lots, but all of the nearby parking lots to the business building are crammed packed full, totally just nowhere to park. So it's like, do I waste my time driving around, or do I just park in the middle of nowhere and just suck it up and walk in the cold? So I parked in the middle of nowhere. 20 minutes later, I walked into class where we were having an exam that I had to start 20 minutes late, which was just lovely. So that's me, minus the blue hair. And I did finish it in time, but it was a very, very close call. It probably was not the best day for me to wake up that late, but it was fine, but sometimes it's not. So our solution here is basically for the parking issue, because obviously we can't control traffic. We can try to control when we wake up in the morning, but if you're me, you just can't. So we're thinking if we have cameras placed throughout campus focusing on the parking lots, that we can track cars similarly to with like toll bridges, how they have the little stickers on windshields or like on tags on mirrors. We're wanting to implement those microchips so that we can track cars going into and out of parking lots. Basically, so we know what spots are open and what spots are not. So the data will be relayed to a mobile app that students can download on their smartphones or tablets, maybe. And it basically will assign a parking spot to each student, and it'll audibly tell them so that they're not like staring at their phone while they're driving. And it'll say, like, say you pull into the roundabout at USI. It'll detect that you've come through, and it'll say you're going to go to parking lot B, row 2, or, whatever, something like that. So basically we're trying to eliminate the extra time that's spent trying to park, because it's such a headache in the morning. When I do wake up on time for school, I always try to leave at least an hour before my class starts so that I have time to find parking and maybe get through the line at Starbucks before I go into school. So we found some research that shows that 86% of U.S. college students are defined as commuters, which means basically they just don't live on campus. So they may live nearby, they may be like Briggan, and they live like an hour away. Just kind of depends. But colleges have a really hard time retaining these students because they don't spend as much time on campus, and a lot of times when they do, it's kind of a headache.
So basically the features will be completely customizable. So Cassie said it's going to be audible directions, so users while they're driving won't be on their phones. It'd be easily relayed to them, so they'll be listening to. Detailed maps of the parking lots, so they can just, before they leave the house, they can determine which parking lots are open and closed. Connect with on-campus public safety. If you have an emergency, you can automatically connect to public safety, and they would know where your exact location is, so response time would be minimal. And it updates what's happening on USI. If there's a basketball game you might not be aware of, Fiesta of the Day, or Dead, is tonight, so I didn't know about that until I got on campus. And then mobile access to your student ID, so if you forget your student ID at home, you can easily pull up your phone, and so you can go to the Starbucks or Chick-fil-A and have access to your student ID, and so you can have access to your lunch money. And then integrate the university apps into our app. So we found out that there's a lot of apps that USI has that we weren't aware of, kind of like, I'll get to it, Zimride, Blurt, and Moving Mobile, where you can watch the real-time buses and stops, so it all integrates into one app. So what's the value for universities? The tracking system will be able to access data from the tracking cards on campus, so they'll be able to see which parking lots get full, what time do they get empty, and so then they could basically integrate class schedules. So if they're having a parking issue, some campuses have zero parking, they're out of parking spots, so they could kind of fluctuate the parking. They can control the commuters on campus at one time due to classes. So, and then see which pathways are going. I know USI has a 10-year master plan for a roadway. They could integrate the road change, and they could use this map to see which way it would help them use. And then so colleges will be able to integrate the apps. So it's like I said, ZimRide, Alert, and Moving or Double Ride. And with our system, we use the cameras, so that way there's more security. So if there's an incident, they can go back a month and review that footage. And then colleges will be able to have information about campus events, so a basketball game, which encourages more student participation in college. And then differentiation value, our technology that can track and real-time parking, the parking app that integrates the technology and delivers important information to the drivers. And then with the customization from the app, the user can determine how much information they receive from the app and what they like about it. So this is a little bit business model that we have, and we're going to go over some of the stuff that we have.
Alrighty, so introducing our business model canvas, we're going to start with our partners. Partners that we have at the moment will be partnering up with software engineers and data analysts to configure certain things with our app and integrating with university things that are in place already. Also, another partner is United States universities to meet their individual needs, considering USI has different parking needs than, let's say, IU or University of California, anything like that across the United States. Some key activities here, we need to update and maintain the software to make sure it's efficient. It kind of is not going to be valuable to anyone if something goes down and it doesn't get updated to fix efficiently and stuff like that. Resources, software patents to ensure that we're the only one being able to do what we do, add value specifically to the university. Our parking app is our 50% of our main resource, along with cameras, system software, and parking management algorithms that will allow universities to decipher what needs to be done in certain areas of the campus. Value proposition, it's a huge time saver. That's kind of what we're banking on. Marketing tool for the college. It allows to promote activities and events within the app that may be going on. It's an outlet for USI to distribute information, such as, again, events that are happening. And it's a data tool for the colleges to access parking info on the campuses. Customer relationships that we will build within the App Store, Google Play, iOS software, stuff like that. Windows, obviously, for certain mobile apps. We'll be able to see reviews and whatnot, what people are saying about it. We'll have big relationships with colleges and students that we're working with, and a 24-hour tech support hotline. That way, if anything goes down in the middle of the night, even someone will be there to manage it. Customer segments, we have college campuses, college students, and possible business implementations, I think it should be. Down the road, if this goes successful with colleges, this could be something for large-scale businesses as well. And revenues that we will have, we will sell the equipment and the software to colleges, as well as charging a yearly fee for service, whether that be to colleges or businesses. Colleges can buy packets, analyze data, and ads from the parking app. And that is ABC Parking, easy as 1, 2, 3.